In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I will budget $231.81 from one of my side hustles. Let's get right into it. So the very first thing I'm going to do is take out my budget notebook, and I'm going to use one of the payday budget worksheets to actually fill in my income and take care of my bills and expenses. So the very first thing at the top is the pay date. This pay date is going to be November 29th. So I'm going to put November 29th at the top of the page along with the year. And I'm just going to put side hustle for one of my income source. And then I don't budget anything for my side hustle. This is extra income for me, but going into next month and into 2025, I'm going to be having a budget amount because I know that I have goals of paying down this debt and rebuilding my savings, and I want to make at least $1,000. So from here on out, I'm going to be budgeting $1,000 every single month, and I'm just going to break that down week by week, depending on how many weeks there are in that month. And I get paid from this side hustle every single Friday. Now, I actually got paid $231.81. So that gives me $231.81 to actually work with. Then the next thing I do is I flip over to my monthly calendar, and I use this monthly calendar as a visual to see what bills and expenses from my side hustle do I have coming up that I need to take care of with this money before I start spending it on other items. So because I am paid on the 29th, I'm going to go over to December's monthly calendar and see all of the bills and expenses up until the next time that I'm paid. So I'm paid every single Friday from this side hustle, and I see that everything that is in black is my side hustle bills and expenses. So I have a SEO tool for $29, Shopify for $9, and then my Microsoft Office for $6.99. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back over to my payday budget worksheet. And this is where I'm going to write everything out. So on the 2nd of December, I have a SEO tool for $29. Then on the 4th, I have Shopify coming out, and that's $9. And then I also have Microsoft Office, and that's $6.99. Now, when I add everything up, I get a total of $44.99. Now, I like to do a zero-based budget, and what that is basically you taking your income and subtracting all of your bills and expenses and seeing exactly what you have left. And with that amount of money that you have left, you want to get it down to zero, meaning that you want to give every dollar a job. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have zero in the bank, but you want to give it a job to do. So I'm going to put income minus expenses equals what? So my income for this week is $231.81. My expenses this week is $44.99. Let's see, what do I have left? So $231.81 subtract $44.99. I'm left with $186.82. Now, what I usually like to do is I like to look at the next week ahead, because there's a lot of times that I don't get paid the same amount of money. So I want to make sure that I can actually go ahead and probably take care of some other bills just in case I'm not able to take care of it with the next paycheck. So I see that I have Amazon and then vidIQ coming up. So I'm going to go ahead and put money aside for those two expenses here. So I'm going to say Amazon $16.32, and then vidIQ at $10. And then I'm going to see exactly what I have left. So $186.82 subtract $16.32 subtract $10. I'm left with $160.50. So now, because I know that my overall goal is to pay down debt and to save money, with this $160 that I actually have left, I'm going to just go ahead and split that 3 ways. I'm going to leave money in this account just in case I don't get paid enough to take care of other bills and expenses that I may have coming up with this side hustle income. And then I'm going to put money inside of my savings. And then I'm going to put money towards the debt. So $231.81 subtract $71.31 leaves me with $160.50. If I split this 3 ways, meaning that I give myself extra money for saving, which is $53.50, extra money towards the debt, $53.50, and then buffer, $53.50 for this account. And that is how I budget my side hustle income of $231.81. Make sure you check out my previous video where I budget my last week's side hustle paycheck, and I will see you in that video.